Right, yes. In our previous week on Friday, we looked at how to pick coins by yourself in your Royalq robot. Today, we're also going to look at the same topic but with a different approach. Welcome to today's tutorial. My name is Wealth Coach Julius. For the times I've been in the crypto space, I learned that one of the best things to enable everyone become very successful fast, me as a team builder, is basically to keep it simple and precise. Today, we are going to put our focus on the percentage change in the Royalq robot. So when you come here on your Royalq and you tap on these two arrows, basically, you'll be able to change the percentage change from those that are performing better to those that are performing poorly. And today, we are going to look at how you come check a coin and trade it by yourself. And today we are going to base our sharing on an amazing indicator called the moving average. Let us start with the most performing coin, and that is Beta currently in the market. Basically, if you want good results, I would basically recommend you check your trades basically in the 4-hour time frame or in the in the 1 hour time frame or in the 4-hour time frame. And basically this is better. It has really outperformed and really caused the rise in the market. As a trader, I don't usually want to focus on pumping coins. I want to focus on coins that have gone down a little bit. But today, the reason why I've chosen, I just want to focus on a certain indicator that could give you an entry moment in the market. So today, we are going to take our time and focus on one indicator called the moving averages, the MA, the moving averages. And the moving averages are very important tools when it comes to finding a good trade, simply because they provide what we call a soothing line. They provide what we call a soothing line. A soothing line is a line of the average performance of a certain group of candles brought together. And so let us tap on the moving average. And if you're using an Android phone, you have a 7 moving average, which is in orange. A 7 moving average up here. And Royalq gives you a certain price of the 7 moving average. So you have a 7 moving average just there. You have a 7 moving average. Okay, you have a 7 moving average there in the orange color, which is that. Then you have a 25 moving average, which is there, and basically it is this color there. Then we have a 99 moving average, which is basically this color. Those are the 3 moving averages if you are using an Android phone. If you're using an iOS phone, you'll find you have a 5 moving average, a 10 moving average, a 15 or a 20. So you'll have several moving averages. But here on the Android, this is what you have, and I will do a video later of the iOS users. Now, moving averages are key. And one of the things I believe anyone could do is to keep things simple. And when you keep things simple, you really make a big deal in the game. So today, let us start with the 15 minutes time frame and find how important moving average are. Remember, I discussed time frames one day, and I said time frames is the performance of the price, or what we call price action, in that given time frame. A big time frame like 4 hours is a big picture of a small time frame of 15 minutes. So it means that what is happening consistently in 15 minutes seen with a bigger understanding in a bigger time frame. And today, we want to put our focus on, let me say, I can use the 15 minutes time frame. And there are two, when you're using this tool to do your analysis, they are basically, you look for what we call a golden cross. What is a golden cross? A golden cross is when a small moving average, for example, of 7, crosses, let me say, a big moving average of 25. This is called a golden cross. And when we look at this chart, we see that if someone was doing a good analysis in their charts, they could see that down here, the crossover happened. Down exactly at this point there, the crossover happened. The 7 moving average crossed a big moving average of 25. And when it happened, the market started to show some signs of an upward movement. But the thing went intense when a little bit bigger moving average of 25 crossed a moving average of 99, and this caused the market to skyrocket, giving you, like we said in our previous class, when you trade in a 15 minutes time frame, take a 1.5 take profit, and when you trade in the 1 hour time frame, you could take a 2% take profit. When you trade in a 4 hour time frame, you could be able to take a 4% take profit. As on your journey to become a successful trader, trading is not taking that big profit. Trading or using a bot is the ability and the power to take small profits repeatedly. So if you could be able to find a crossover using the moving average here in such a panel, you could definitely be able to enter that trade at current price and take 1.5 profit. And when you saw the crossover again after retracement here at this corner specifically, you could do the same and also be able to take profit. Okay, I also believe as a person in my trading experience that it's not good to use one tool to predict the future of a trade. I usually believe that someone could use a couple of tools. Now, moving averages, when we are trading, I have a principle called tier. And this is what I use to trade. One is the trend of the market. Okay, the moving average gives you a trend of the market. For example, when a golden cross happens, it tells you that this coin is on an uptrend. It predicts on an uptrend. And finally, you see the candles are forming above. They are forming above the 7 moving average, confirming the move. So it gives you an uptrend. Then we have an area of focus, and then we have execution point. So as a person, I believe that someone should apply some other indicators, one for volume and another one that gives you what is happening in the market in real time. Because when you talk about a 7 moving average, basically, friends, we are talking at this moving average is looking at the previous 7 candles. All right, so let us add on another indicator, and one of them I would say is the RSI, and this is the relative strength index. The relative strength index is usually also a very good indicator, but this one, it tells you what is happening in real time. Okay, it's telling you what is happening in real time. And in Royalq, the relative strength index, it has the RSI 16, the RSI 14, and it has the RSI 24. Those are just numbers. And you see that one is usually faster than other because it's taking an average look on the market. But these RSI, friends, the RSI moves with the movement of the market. So the length of a 24 RSI, a 14 and a 16, usually these move with the movement of the market, and usually I would recommend that someone uses TradingView. But these crossovers here, them coming together and then splitting, could basically give a clear picture to someone that the market is moving up. But then the volume indicator is one best, I believe, that clearly gives a clear picture of what is happening in the market. For example, we have 2 bars in Royalq. We have a strong green bar and we have a red bar. And you see, whenever this bar appears, it shows you that there is increase in the volume in the market. So if you could use this at the crossover here, where you saw the crossover here, which was close to the RSI here, although not so clear, but I want to base my sharing on the volume. You see the volume here was down. Then later at this major crossover here, you see the bars, the volume was high. And definitely Royalq goes ahead and shows you the increase in the volume here. So you can basically see if the volume is going high as you make a decision as you are taking that trade. But the moving averages will always guide you at the golden cross to plan to make your entry. Okay, apart from the RSI and the volume, I personally love the MACD. Okay, I love the MACD. So if I have the volume, the moving average, and the MACD. The MACD stands for Moving Average Convergence Divergence Indicator. And usually, it has 2 lines, and these lines are key. Okay, and I don't know why they did not show here, but it has D lines, it has the DIF line and the DEA line. Now, Usually, when the DIF line, which is this orange one, crosses the DEA line, you find that there you plan to see that the market is planning to do well. So there. Then it forms what we call the histograms. The longer the histograms increase, it means the coin is still doing well. And whenever it keeps on splitting, it shows that the coin is doing perfectly. So to use this strategy, I would advise that someone could enter at the crossover. Yes, enter at the crossover. Keep it simple. Also look at the MACD. Look at the volume. Look at the MACD. Has it formed a crossover? Has the DIF line crossed the DEA line? Then you plan to make your entry. This is just to confirm what the moving average is giving you. Because of my feedback, allow me stop here. I wish you a perfect day.